Ladies and gentlemen, welcome back. Today is a big day, and today we are going to finally have a reveal of the next Call of Duty title, which is called Call of Duty Black Ops Cold War. So don't forget to be there at 6:30 p.m. UK time. So basically what's going to happen is that we are going to have a big worldwide reveal of the Black Ops Cold War in-game. The one thing that developers haven't said to us is, do we have to be in the game, play some mode, or do we have to be in a main menu, in a lobby? That's up to you to decide. But I strongly believe that we will have something happening in-game, because when we were resolving this, when community was resolving this big cipher riddle that we all had to take part in it, it was actually said that the reveal is going to happen on the 26th of August in Verdansk. So Verdansk is not a main menu, so Verdansk is not like a lobby, so I presume that you have to be in game. And that's the purpose of this video today, is to debate and to suggest where is the best places for you to wait for the big reveal today. But before we start this topic any further in regards of the best places where you can be to wait for the live event, I'm going to pass on some information about the timeline of the next Call of Duty title, which is called Black Ops Cold War. So Black Ops Cold War will drop fans into the depth of the Cold War's volatile geopolitical battle of the early 80s. Nothing as ever as it seems in a gripping single-player campaign where players will come face-to-face with historical figures and hard truths as they battle around the globe through iconic locals like East Berlin, Vietnam, Turkey, Soviet KGB headquarters, and much more. As elite operatives, you will follow the trial of a shadowy figure named Perseus, who is on a mission to destabilize the global balance of power and change the course of history. Descent into the dark center of his global conspiracy alongside iconic characters Woods, Mason, and Hudson, and a new cast of operatives attempting to stop a plot decades in the making. So Woods, Mason, and Hudson are back, and just to remind you quickly, yesterday we got a set of new Ghost Intel missions in a Warzone, and basically we are on a trail in these missions, on a trail to Woods. So that's the missing armistice member that we were looking for in the prison. But it's very interesting how they are now already trying to implement this new Call of Duty title, Black Ops Cold War. They're trying to integrate that into the Warzone, and it's quite fun. The only problem with the Intel missions that appeared yesterday in a Warzone is that it's for many people broken again. It's glitchy. So basically I'm witnessing the same problem again as for week 2 Intel missions. So basically I can't pick up the first coin, which means I cannot proceed with the missions at all, which is quite annoying, but doesn't matter. I watched the videos about the new Intel missions, and most of the missions are concentrated, most of the Intel is concentrated inside the prison, and at the end you have to go basically outside the map to pick a backpack from Woods, where you basically just learn about a little bit more about Perseus and his job in the field. So yesterday I reported about the leaks about the Zombie Royale mode that's probably coming to Warzone, and there's a couple of more information about what can we expect from the content. And beyond the campaign, players will bring a Cold War arsenal of weapons and equipment into the next generation of multiplayer and zombies experience. So this information about the next Call of Duty title is absolutely intriguing, and I simply cannot wait for this game to be online, because I'm really eager to see how the developers have implemented all of their ideas that we are seeing through the Easter eggs in Warzone in this new Call of Duty title. And I already see it's going to be a lot of fun, and especially I'm looking forward to these new weapons, Cold War era weapons. So it's going to be a lot of fun, definitely. But most importantly, I'm also looking forward to see what's going to happen today in Verdansk. Are we going to finally have some live event, significant live event? I mean, live event is not going to be if they only show us a trailer in the game. Like, if that's going to happen, like, I will be very disappointed. But I think that they could be a lot smarter. They could implement something more serious, more significant, I would say, because putting just a trailer in the game, for example, that everything freezes and all of a sudden we see the trailer, that's a little bit, I would say, too predictable. So I hope that they will not just go with the trailer surprise within the game. Like, it might happen still, because we had this know your history small, I would say, spoiler while you were gaming. So for example, what was happening is that while you are playing a game around or whatever, all of a sudden there is like a broadcast or interference on your screen, and then you see like a know your history message. Basically, people were thinking at the beginning that this is an EMP drone. Like, my colleagues and my squad mates were talking to me like, no, this is like an EMP drone. But the EMP drone was a lot longer lasting than this. But basically, and luckily, I had filmed this and I saw it's some kind of a message, in-game message, and it was a first teaser for Black Ops Cold War within the Warzone game. Also, I was looking at the other streamers' work yesterday and day before yesterday, and it's simply unbelievable how people are confident that today we are going to have a nuclear launch and that we will have some kind of a catastrophe of an epic proportions. I don't want to be a party breaker or anything like that, but that simply, there's no logic in that. Like, just put the logic, put the sense in this direction. Why would developers destroy or make any major, I would say, catastrophe in the map that everybody loves? So let's face the truth. Verdansk map has a lot of potential, and Verdansk map is an absolutely great map, and I don't see developers destroying this map in any sense, not even part of the map. Because if they are going to implement any type of nuke event or big nuclear catastrophe or anything like that, they will have to wipe out the half of the map at least, if they want for things to stay in the frames of logic. But on the other hand, the only way the only way that could implement the launch of any rockets or any nuclear rockets is just that you are obligated, or that your task is to stop that nuclear launch. And that thing just rolls every round you play. Because I don't see absolutely anything else being implemented at this stage in regards of that big rocket that's hiding in the bunker number 10. But anyways, maybe I'm wrong. Maybe we are into big surprise today, and there will be surprises, definitely. But it's absolutely wrong to direct public that we will have some kind of a massive nuclear launch, and then we have to hide ourselves, and that we have to do this and that. That's just pumping the expectations, and people might just end up very disappointed after this live event. And honestly speaking, I'm expecting a lot today, a lot of surprises, but I'm not expecting and I'm not looking forward to see a destruction of a map or anything like that. Again, I'm repeating myself, I might be wrong, but still, it's more wrong to direct the public in a wrong direction. It's wrong to direct public to expectations that are just over-exaggerating. But yeah, it's a free world. We can debate, we can discuss, we can just place any information we want. We have the power of internet, so it's fine. It's absolutely fine. And let's face the truth, this is entertainment, and it's absolutely everything is okay. Now, the thing that I want to talk today about as well is the best places where you can hide and wait for the event that's going to happen today at 6:30 p.m. UK time. And me and my squad, and in particular Kevin, which is my fellow Easter egg hunter from the beginning, we are going to hide in a bunker number 10. Now everybody is talking, and I just mentioned the main streamers and everything. We were talking about what's going to happen, what's not going to happen, and I was looking at the main streamers, and everybody is simply pointing out to the bunker 10. Maybe it's just only because of that big rocket, maybe it's just because it's the last bunker that's been open, but I have a strong feeling that the best place for you to hide today and wait for the live event is bunker number 10. Also, there's one interesting thing that nobody talked about. TV sets that are scattered around the Verdansk. I don't know have you saw those, but basically they're just randomly scattered in the building. The latest one that we got is in the stadium, the big one on the pitch is basically working, but it's only a white snow over there, and it's the same like with other TVs that are scattered around the Verdansk. So in some premises you have this working TVs, but there's nothing, like there's no broadcast or anything like that. I have a strong feeling as well that they will play the trailer or whatever they are going to play a broadcast today on those TVs. Now, I don't have any proofs, I don't have any confirmations from anybody. It's simply my feeling, because those TVs are not there just for granted, like nothing is in a Call of Duty, especially not in a Warzone. Like you see those TVs, they are operational, they are working. It's just waiting, they're just waiting for the broadcast. And even more interesting thing is you cannot destroy those TVs. So when you, for example, shoot, nothing is happening. So they are still continuing the broadcast. It's only white snow, as I said, nothing, there's no broadcast, but still you can't destroy those TVs, even if you throw a C4. So the locations, there's no specific locations of these TVs. I don't know them by heart, but for example, I know that there is working TVs in a superstore, in a TV station, then you have one at the stadium, actually not one, three, the big screens on the top of the pitch. And then you have into those small two-floor houses at the airport. You have also these screens. So that could be also a point of interest for today, and where is the place to wait for this new event. Because definitely those TVs are to be used for something, and I think we will have a broadcast of a new trailer or something that's going to happen in Verdansk. It will be happening on those, we could see that on those TVs as well. So that would be waiting near the TV set for the live event. I would say it would be less attractive place to wait. We had bunker number 10. My next suggestion would be bunker number 11. Now it would be a little bit more complicated to get into the bunker number 11, because you have to do this Morse code riddle with the phones, etc. So it will take you a little bit more time, but still I think it's going to be a worthwhile to be in a bunker number 11. And there's a couple of reasons for that. Bunker number 11 is, no matter bunker number 10 in a big rocket, my opinion is that the bunker number 11 is the still most attractive bunker in the whole game, and it hides still a lot of secrets that we are not aware of. Considering the fact that we have this second door keypad which is operational, and that there is somewhere out there a code to open that door from 9 million potential combinations, I think that we are going to also potentially be today in a stage where we could open the second bunker door. Now I don't have any confirmation or any leaks on that matter, but eventually at some stage we would be in a position to open those doors. Like, it's inevitable. Like, why would developers put those doors and the keypad and the working keypad actually if there is nothing behind those doors? So we are up to something there, definitely, and it's going to be soon. If not today, if they are not going to give us anything today, then probably we will going to get something later during this month or during the season 5. So to wrap up the things, we are definitely going to go in a bunker number 10. That's our decision. Yesterday we put a dilemma on the other locations as well, and we were talking about the other locations, but the logic simply point us to the bunker number 10 because of this big rocket and whole hyping that's being done by the mainstreamers that we are going to have a massive nuclear rocket launch and whatever. So my fellow Verdansk citizens, that would be all for today for this broadcast. We will have a broadcast later on when we see what's going to happen with this live event and what we are going to see in the game. We will probably be one of the first who are going to report on the matter. Thank you for your patience. Thank you for your attention. Don't forget to subscribe. And until next time, wish you all the best and stay frosty.